Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Manchester United have suffered their first defeat of the season at the hands of Brighton. It was quite an interesting game of football, but it was the home side at the end who took the win and who took all 3 points with them. And with that, it is there for their new manager. 2 games and 2 wins for Fabian Husler and his team. A good start of the season for them. They looked really lively in that game. And I would say, in a way, they deserve to win the game. But you can say like any team, both team deserved a point out of that, in my opinion, because the way the game was played, it was really good. Both of them, both the teams came out attacking in both the halves. The movements, it was a very good game of football. And I would say, as a neutral, for me, I really enjoyed watching that game. If you are a Brighton fan, you would be very happy that it's a perfect start for your manager, winning his away game, winning his home game, and the way your team is playing with the stuff that happened under De Zerbi at the end of the last season. It was quite inconsistent, and it was not the Brighton that people had become accustomed to see. With Husler, now you can see the impact he has had. I had my reservations about him because he's coming into a foreign league. He has never managed in the Premier League, so that's why I thought there might be some problems for him. But the way that he has adapted to the league till now, it's looking really good for Brighton, and the way they play football, the counter-attacking football that we love to see from Brighton. It continues the system that they have in place. That is, I often say, the clubs should be run the way Brighton is run. It doesn't matter who the manager is. When they replace, the other guy comes in and the cycle continues. It was the same with Porter, then De Zerbi, and now Husler. They come in and they just the system is in place for them to do what they want to do, and they just absorb it, and the team just follows them. So it becomes very easy for the manager to get along with it. And the way that Brighton are playing right now, a lot of the predictions that were made about him them not finishing in the top 10 or stuff like that, even I did not predict him to finish in the top 10. The way they are playing, it's looking like they might get changed quite quickly. Even today, it's really beautiful to see how Brighton play football. The movement of the players in the front three, whether it be Welbeck, whether it be Mitoma, it is really good to watch. United, on the other hand, I would still say they lost the game. They could have easily drawn the game. There were 2 goals denied to them offside. Rashford on in the first half, and then Garnacho, what a wonderful goal that could have been if Zirkzee doesn't get his knee in front. You can say it was impossible for him to get his knee out in time, but it's unfortunate. But as if you're a United fan, I would really be not that concerned, to be very honest with you, because I think United played really well. It was the same last week as well. They played really well, but they were not able to finish their chances, and they got lucky. At the last minute, Zirkzee got the goal for them. This time around, this week also, they played really good. They made a lot of chances. They converted most of them as well. But as I said, 2 offside goals being disallowed, and that's why I'm saying, you would, as a United fan, you would feel a little hard done by that. You did not win, and then you did not even drew the game. I think that comes that has been a problem for United. They play really good football, but they are not able to finish off the games, especially, and the defense has been the problem. That's why Erik ten Hag has gone out and he has brought in defenders. But again, if you look at the goals today, they considered they were soft goals. They could have been avoided easily, especially the first goal. I mean, Mitoma had acres of space. Nobody was marking him. The 2 center backs were with the 2 players, and then Mitoma on the far hand side. Nobody is marking. Nobody knows who's supposed to mark, and easily the ball goes to him, and then he crosses it in, and then Welbeck taps it in. I mean, that goal was such a bad goal to concede. It's schoolboy defending at that time. Nobody, it was acres of space. It felt like he was in his own half. That much space he had to calmly collect the ball and to cross it. Nobody even went close to him. And then United they thought that they got a goal back through Rashford, but as I said, it got disallowed. They got one goal back, and it is 1-1. And then United were the ones. It felt like they were that time. It felt like United are gonna score the goal. Like second half was very good. It was very open by both teams, and then United even scored the goal that Garnacho did, but of course it gets called offside. And then at the end, almost like 5-7 minutes in the like in up 90 plus. After stoppage time, sorry, and then Brighton go ahead and score from Pedroed's header. I mean, it was a really good goal for them as well. As I said, like the last half hour, it was then like open game. Any team could have scored. I predicted a 2-1 United win because I thought the way they played last week, it was going to they were going to come out on top this time around. But as I said in my prediction video as well, that Brighton are gonna score. I will never count out Brighton not scoring, because I think they will always score. The type of football they play, you have to expect that Brighton are gonna score, and they were at home as well. I thought that United would win, but unfortunately the scoreline went the other way. Brighton, they were, as I said before, they were really good. They looked really sharp, and I think it's gonna keep getting better and better. United, again, I would say, like you cannot be that disappointed with United. They would be like they are a little bit unlucky not to get a point out of this game, to be very honest with you, because they played really good football. And people are gonna come out and they are gonna criticize Erik ten Hag, but I don't understand how you can criticize a guy in a game where two of your goals are getting disallowed. And this second goal, like, let's be honest, it's stupidity from Zirkzee, that he, like, it's his fault. Like, it's not Erik ten Hag's fault that he cannot get out of the way. Otherwise, it was a great goal from Garnacho. And yeah, it is like I would say, as I said, if I'm a United fan, I'll be quite disappointed. You are gonna get trolled on social media. You are gonna have to face the banter. But on a footballing level, if you really watch the game of football, you would know that United deserve to draw the game. They played really good. Brighton were better at the end. There's no denying that. They really pushed to get the winner, especially after, I think, after the second goal got disallowed. The heads dropped from the United side. The way that they were, the passion, like that, the way they were playing before that happened. The movement and the speed and all that went away, and I think they just felt like they got hard done by even before conceding. And Brighton's, of course, being the home team, they kept on pounding the pressure and getting on, pushing United back, and eventually they conceded at the end, and Brighton get the win. Good start to the Premier League weekend with a great game of football. Again, I would say United were unlucky in this game, because I'm still gonna say they did not deserve to lose that game, if I'm being very honest with you. But yeah, what can you do? So that is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys think of the game. Do you think United deserve to lose the game, or do you think a draw was a fair result in your opinion? And how good of a season start has Brighton had? Where do you think they are gonna finish? And what about their manager? He's come into the new league, played 2-1 and playing great football as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.